Welcome to Bakkens High School as we get set for high school boys basketball between the Bakkens Trojans and the Anna Rockets. My name is Greg Burning. Welcome back to the Bakkens High School. The Trojans are 5-7 overall in the season, looking to bounce back after losing 4 of the last 5 and losing their last game to a very good Russia team by 30 points. So they're looking to get back on the winning side of things. On the other side of the court, the Anna Rockets enter at a 7-4 overall record. They came in riding a 5-game winning streak after losing to that streak snapped over the holiday, losing to a very good Versailles team in overtime, but then came back last Saturday and beat a very good Jackson Center team. So they're heading just the opposite way, playing some good basketball. These two teams get together is always a good Shelby County battle. Should be a great game. We'll be back after this commercial break with the starting lineup and the opening tip. You're watching high school boys basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos sound system takes all the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game or not with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
I happened to pivot wrong and hurt my knee. I ended up tearing my ACL. It hit me pretty hard because I love playing lacrosse. I met my surgeon and he made me feel confident about being able to get back into playing lacrosse. They always just took such good care of me and they really were confident in what they were doing, which made me feel confident that I would be able to.
Welcome back to Bakkens High School as we get set for our starting lineups. First for the visiting Anna Rockets, coached by Nathan Barhorst. Number 5, Wyatt Bensman. He's a guard. The other guard, number 13, Carter Hulskamp. Forward, number 25, Kane Luthman. Number 35, forward, Blake Stevens. And roaming the center for the Rockets, number 41, Cody Flesher. And now for the home team, the Bakkens Trojans, coached by Brett Meyer. Bakkens Trojans announcer here informed us right before the game this is the 190th meeting between these two teams all time. Number 4, guard Aaron Fullenkamp. The other guard, number 14, Eric Greavy. Greavy sat out the last game against Russia. Suffered a concussion. Hopefully he recovered okay from that. The other guard, number 22, Cameron Flora. Playing the forward position, number 30, Nolan Greavy. And the center position for the Trojans, number 42, 6'8" senior Chad Bergman. So as we get set for our opening tip, I'd like to talk about our keys to the game, brought to you by Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Salina, where the dealer makes the difference. First of the visiting Anna Rockets. Coach Barhorst talked about communication. Their team plays really well when they communicate and work together. Along with that, they need to control the paint. The 6'8" body on the other side, Bergman, is going to crash the glass hard, so the Rockets need to make sure they can keep him off the board. On the other side for the Bakkens Trojans, they've gotten a lot of looks around the basket, but need to make sure they finish. And likely on their side, Anna likes to crash hard with Stevens and Luthman. And Flesher down there as well. So they have three big bodies that hit the glass hard. The opening tip goes to the home Trojans. Folenkamp picked up out top by Luthman. Swung over to Nolan Greavy. Nice pass inside to Bergman. Couldn't handle it. Going to catch a break. There's a great entry there from Nolan Greavy. Bergman would have had a layup if he could have hung on to that one. Unable to corral it. Still looking to get it in. Finally do. Greavy now back out top to Aaron Folenkamp. Anna's in a tight man-to-man defense. Here's Eric Greavy, second leading scorer for the Trojans at 11 points a game. Bergman leads the team with just under 15. Nolan Greavy now back out top to Flora. Greavy, far corner to Folenkamp, trying to get inside to Bergman. You see Anna kind of swing a double team his way. Again, a beautiful pass by Nolan Greavy. Can't get it to go. Quickly back the other way is Carter Hulskamp. He'll pull it back out, set it up for the Rockets. Trojans also in a man-to-man. Swinging around the perimeter. Now over to Luthman. Kane Luthman working against Greavy. Couple nice moves. Elevates, can't get it to go. Good defense by the Trojans. And Nolan Greavy comes away with it. Aaron Folenkamp quickly back the other direction. Minute and a half into our ball game here. No score yet. Looked in inside. Nice defensive play by Bensman, able to steal it away. Keeps it over to Flesher. Now to corner to Luthman, who thought about the three. Can knock it down from there. Instead, Bensman will let it fly. No good. Rebound tipped over to Carter Hulskamp. Offensive rebound for the Rockets. Bakkens done a nice job here so far matching up. Anna has not gotten much of a look to this point in the first quarter. Bensman skips it across to Luthman. Knocked away by Greavy. That's Eric Greavy. Hands it off to Nolan Greavy, who will walk it across the half-court line. Here's Flora out top. Again, trying to work it inside to Bergman. Bergman will screen for Folenkamp. Kicks it over to Nolan Greavy. Thought about the three. Not much space there for either Greavies. They both can shoot the outside shot pretty well. Here's Flora driving down the lane. Kicks it out to Folenkamp. They finally do get it inside to Bergman. Up over Flesher and in. So our first basket of the ball game, courtesy of the big man, Chad Bergman for the Trojans. Skipped over to Luthman, now down to Flesher. Flesher from 12 feet off the side baseline, no good. Rebound is Nolan Greavy. He's been busy on the glass already here to start the game. 5:03 to go in quarter number one. Just one bucket scored thus far. Greavy skips it down inside to Bergman. Couple moves inside. Bergman with the left hand, no good. Kane Luthman down with the board for the Rockets. Hulskamp looking to push. Gets a move by his defender. Nice D, but the sky-high shot off the glass is in by Carter Hulskamp. Very nice athletic play to get to the glass and score. Both teams start out playing aggressive man-to-man. Skipped around the top. Eric Greavy thought about the three. Instead, we'll kick it out to Nolan Greavy. Nolan drives the lane, bounces it off to Bergman, who loses his footing and then has a shot blocked by Flesher. Carter Hulskamp weaves through the defense. And now swings it back out top over to Flesher. Stevens will drive the lane and draw the foul. First foul of our ball game is going to be on number 30 for the Trojans, Nolan Greavy. I take that back. That foul was on number. He singled 3. Has to be 30 because there's no 3 on the court. So that foul was on 30, Nolan Greavy. Here's a couple ball fakes by Kane Luthman. Kane Luthman with the 2-point field goal to put the Rockets on top for the first time here tonight at 4-2. Greavy, nice spin move down the lane. Ball, though, knocked away by Flesher and off Greavy, out of bounds. Turnover will give it to the Dana Rockets. Couple substitutions. Number 3, Ryan Egbert went into the ball game, as Bensman will exit for the Rockets. Camp brings it across, skips it over to Egbert, looking to get inside of the Kane Luthman. He does. He elevates, shot no good. Stevens underneath, battling for the rebound. Foul's going to be called on number 41. That's Cody Flesher, his first foul. Triggering it in will be Flora. Right past the pressure, no problem. The Trojans. Back out top to Fullenkamp. Skips it over to Flora. He'll drive the lane, scoop up and in. Nice move there for the two-pointer, Cameron Flora. Ball game's even again at 4. Stevens loses the handle. Ball nicely picked off in the lane by Aaron Fullenkamp. Trojans back the other way. Greavy not taking a shot yet. There was his first attempt, as that shot is blocked by Kane Luthman, but foul called, I want to say before the shot, and it was. Fouls on number 13, Carter Hulskamp for the Trojans. His first, team second. That's going to put number 14, Eric Greavy, to the free throw line. He's a 73% free throw shooter, and he gets that one to rattle home. Greavy back to the line for the second free throw as the Trojans retake the lead 5-4. Greavy looking to make it 2, can't get it to go. Rebound pulled down by Stevens for the Rockets. 2:50 left to go in the first quarter. It's been a good one here so far. 5-4 in favor of the Rockets. In favor of the Trojans. The Rockets struggling a little bit to get their offense going. It's been to a very pesky Bakkens Trojans defense, as they're working around the perimeter, trying to get it into Luthman. Finally decide to dump it out to Flesher, and the other side to Stevens, and there's another turnover. Bakkens done a really nice job contesting every pass. As you see Wyatt Bensman come back in. Cody Flesher will step out for the Rockets. Cameron Flora to trigger it in for the Trojans. Get it down inside to Bergman, now back out top to Fullenkamp. Here's Greavy, it's Eric Greavy, nice ball fake on Carter Hulskamp. Can't get it to go. Hulskamp comes away with the rebound. Egbert, corner, Stevens, 3-ball, nailed it. And I'm back on top, 7-5. Fullenkamp brings it across for the Trojans. Over to Greavy, running the screen and roll with Bergman, looking to get it inside. Fullenkamp, ball fake. Still trying to get inside to Bergman. Guarded well inside, even though a big size disadvantage. Ryan Egbert uses his speed well to make up for it. Bodying up hard on Bergman as number 11, Israel Adamson, comes in for the Rockets. Greavy's going to go right to the basket. Eric Greavy, the up and under and in. 3 points on the night so far for Eric Greavy. He's gotten a lot more aggressive the last couple times down. Anna back on the attack as we're tied at 7. Minute 20 to go in the first quarter. Stevens just nailed a 3 a minute ago. Knocks down a 15-footer. Back-to-back buckets by Stevens. He now has 5. Nolan dumps it inside to Bergman. Ball fake, kick back out to Nolan Greavy. That's a 3. Rattles around and in. 3-pointer to go for Nolan Greavy. Bakkens back on top, 10-9 on the First National Bank scoreboard. Adamson swings it over to Wyatt Bensman. And now back to Egbert. Stevens looking inside for Luthman. And now back to Egbert. Thought about the 3-ball. Said we'll drive the baseline, gets it inside to Luthman. Tries to elevate. Good defensive help by Botkins. Nowhere to go. Ball out of bounds and back over to the Bakkens Trojans. Coming into the ball game for the Trojans, number 24, Luke Bergman. As Chad Bergman will get the last 23 seconds of the first quarter to take a breather. Ball triggered into Eric Greavy. He's going to get tipped from behind. Nicely done by Egbert, though. Knocked out of bounds. Will stay with the Trojans. Just under 20 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Botkins hanging on to a 1-point advantage. Greavy wide open off the out-of-bounds play. A little spin move in the lane. Can't get it to go. We're going to have an over-the-back call on number 30, Nolan Greavy. And I wasn't sure if they called that one earlier against him. I think they did. If they did, that would be his second foul. According to the scoreboard there, it still shows 1, but they called that first one on a 3, and there was not a 3 in the game. So have to watch as that goes on, because I believe that's his second foul. So Bensman will bring it across. 10 seconds now to go in the first quarter. Egbert over to Bensman. Thought about the 3. Nowhere to go. 4 seconds. Somebody's got to get it off for the Rockets. Bensman step back 3 at the buzzer's no good. And 1 quarter in the book here at Botkins. Botkins 10 and a 9. You're watching high school boys basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Your employees are your most valuable asset. Protect them by stopping copier violence. 4U Office provides a full line of quality printers and copiers that keeps your team working efficiently and safely.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and now New Bremen.
We get set for quarter number 2, a very good and entertaining quarter number 1. Both teams heavy defense, struggled at times getting their offense, but as the quarter wore on, they both got comfortable and really started to play some good sound basketball. Anna trying to regain the lead. I believe we had 4 lead changes in that first quarter. Stevens wide open for a 3. That's not going to end well in most cases if you're a Trojan. He was wide open and took advantage. He knocks down his second 3 of the ball game and leads all scorers now with 8. Here's Floor trying to get to the basket, loses a handle and got bailed out there at the last second. Bensman tipped it away. So we'll stay with the Trojans. Quick substitution as Kane Luthman will re-enter. And Ryan Egbert will exit. Egbert did a fantastic job working on Bergman underneath. Good pass inside the floor, gets it up and in. Nice out-of-bounds play by the Trojans. They even the game at 12. Swinging around the perimeter. Dump it down inside to Stevens. Stevens with the tough angle. Can't get it to go, but draws the foul. Foul was on number 22, Cameron Flora. That is his first foul of the game. First free throw by Stevens is good. Couple substitutions. Eric Greavy comes back in the ball game. I think maybe that was the only substitution. As Blake Stevens steps back for the second one, can't get it to go. Cameron Flora tracks it down for the Trojans. Fulenkamp hounded out top by Hulskamp. Flora now with the ball, picked up by Bensman. Still looking for somewhere to go, finally gets it back out top to Fulenkamp. Anna trying to pick up their half-court man-to-man. Nice cut by Fulenkamp, loses the handle. And we're going to have a travel called on the pass. The turnover will give it back to the Anna Rockets. Rockets on top by 1, 13-12 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Dump it inside to Kane Luthman back out top to Hulskamp. Bensman thought about the three and will skip it back out top to Hulskamp. Dump inside to Flesher, guarded by Bergman. Nice spin move on the baseline and in. Nice move there by Cody Flesher. He'll get a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. That foul was on Chad Bergman, his first. Flesher with the chance of the three-point play and converts. Botkins gets it across, no problem, but tipped away by Bensman. Bensman pushing it all the way, gets it off to Hulskamp. The acrobatic shot won't go. Luthman with the putback will not go. Finally, it's pulled away by number 24, Luke Bergman. Flora goes back quickly the other direction, goes up and inside and scores. Nice move by Cameron Flora. His third basketball game as the Rockets turn it right back over. Greavy going coast to coast and scores. Eric Greavy with the bucket. That's going to lead to an Anna Rocket timeout. It's a 30. We'll keep it right here. I'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's ball game. Orthopedic Associates of Southwest Ohio, 4U Office Supplies, Wagner's IGA, St. Mary's Trucking, Minster Bank, Minster Dental, NKTelco Sports, NKTelco, Francis Furniture, Fowler's TV, and New Knoxville Supply. Thanks again to all those wonderful sponsors. I'd also like to thank our scoreboard sponsor, First National Bank, our replay sponsor, Sydney Body Car Star, and our Keys of the Game sponsor, Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Salina. I'd also like to mention that at the conclusion of this game, we will name a player of the game for both Botkins and Anna. Anna player of the game is sponsored by Subway, and the Botkins player of the game is also sponsored by Subway. Thanks again to all those wonderful sponsors. We get back to action as the game is all knotted up at 16. There's a flurry of buckets created there by the Trojan defense. And they drop into a quick zone, giving Anna a different look. Trapped down in the corner is Luthman, nowhere to go, gets it over to Stevens. He'll skip it across to Flesher, who took an extra step. The defensive adjustment works as the Bakkens defense creates another turnover. Fulenkamp takes it on the out of bounds. Guarded full court by Hulskamp. Anna trying to do a run and jump trap. Broken nicely and right to the bucket is Luthman as this swatted away. I'm sorry, to the bucket was Greavy, swatted by Luthman. Here comes Hulskamp. He'll dump it off to Luthman with the 15-footer. No good. Rebound pulled out down there by the Trojans. And this is Greavy now trying to find somewhere to go. Turns and is fouled. Foul at the basket was on number 5 for the Rockets, Wyatt Bensman, as Eric Greavy will step to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one by Greavy is in. Substitution for the Rockets. Number 23, Joel Cathcart, will enter the game as Bensman takes a seat. Second one by Greavy is also good. Botkins reclaims a 2-point advantage. 4:50 left to go in the first half. Quick trap out top. Skipped across and stolen by Greavy. Excellent defense again by the Trojans. Greavy looking to take it away. It's picked off by Stevens. Right to the bucket and down. Holy cow. As number 35, Blake Stevens, puts it home. The Trojans come back the other way as Chad Bergman is fouled, but that lifted the crowd as the foul created on the last possession was against number 41, Cody Flesher. Free throw by Bergman is no good. As we have the replay here, you see Stevens go up with the emphatic finish. Quick defense, or I should say good defense, leads to a quick offense as this game is all knotted up, and Bergman gives the Bakkens Trojans a 1-point advantage, and maybe even more importantly, settling down this Anna crowd as they were on their feet after that dunk. Camp now out top. Botkins back in their man-to-man defense. Cathcart thought about the three. Swung out top to Frilling. Frilling makes a move on the baseline. Dumps it out to Cathcart. And then across the top to Luthman. Ball knocked away by Greavy and stolen by Flora. Again, Botkins causing all kinds of trouble on the half-court defensive end. Greavy out top, gets it over to Egbert, now back over to Flora. Thought about the three. Instead, takes it out top to Greavy. Greavy down the lane, draws the contact, and still scores. Nice drive and finish through the contact. Eric Greavy back the other way is Frilling. Shot blocked by Bergman at the basket as he wipes that one away. Trojans up to a 3-point advantage. Nolan Greavy kicks it back out to Eric Greavy. Back to Nolan. 12-footer from the baseline. No good. Up high for the board is Luthman. Luthman will walk it across the timeline and give it off to Hulskamp. 3:05 left to go in the first half. It has been a very good one here from Botkins as they are on top 21-18. Stevens, why not? Dunk, a three, another three. He is on fire. 13 points now to lead all scorers. Blake Stevens. Flora gets jumped by Hulskamp, alertly calling the timeout as Coach Brett Meyer for the Trojans. They're going to take a 30 timeout. We'll take a quick break as well. You're watching high school boys basketball on NKTelco Sports.
There's a lot of early mornings that go into 40 years of service, a lot of miles on these tires, and millions of pounds of cargo have traveled in these trailers. It's about dependable service, the kind of service that shows up 30 minutes early every time, that gets your products, cargo, and business from point A to point B safely, quickly, and efficiently. We are St. Mary's Trucking, traveling the roads of commerce in Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky. Men and women who produce the solutions that make your business grow, because the most important thing to them is you.
Welcome back to Botkins. Our game all even up here now at 21 apiece. Both teams back and forth with good defense leading to offense. 2:46 left to go in our first half. Eric Greavy's been a lot of the offense for the Trojans. Blake Stevens for the Rockets. But all in all, it's been defense both ways. Cathcart with the steal. Tries to dump it off to Stevens. Stevens is pushed and the foul called against the Trojans. That's been the constant for both teams. Some good offense, but some very good defense. Coach Meyer getting the explanation on the foul in the last possession. Bergman's going to step out. That was his second foul. And Aaron Fullenkamp will re-enter. Quick pass inside to Luthman. He's going to draw a foul, I should say, on the out of bounds. Cathcart, that last foul was on Fullenkamp, gets it into Stevens, and he scores again. Blake Stevens having one heck of a first half. I believe he's up to 15. Nolan Greavy back the other way, loses the handle, able to regather, shot blocked by Kane Luthman. That'll be his first foul. Nolan Greavy, the free throw is off the mark. Egbert will exit for the Trojans as number 24, Luke Bergman, is back on the floor. Second one by Nolan Greavy is good. Anna on top 23-22 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Give inside to Stevens. Ball knocked away and stolen by Eric Greavy. Greavy looking to go right down the lane. Nifty move through and in. Eric Greavy. Another very nice shot at the bucket. He now has 11. Back quickly the other way as Hulskamp drives down the lane. He'll draw the foul. That foul called on number 30 for the Trojans, Nolan Greavy. That is his third. And that's going to send Carter Hulskamp to the line for free throws. First one is good. Hulskamp pretty solid at the free throw line, hanging right around 70%. Getting ready for the second one with 1:55 left to go in our first half. Second one looks just like the first. Quick substitution for the Rockets. Nathan Frilling will enter. Cameron Floor looking to trigger it for the Trojans. Anna showing a little bit of full court and backs up to about a 3/4. Frilling will pick up the ball handler. Gets it over to Flora. Now back out top to Greavy. Over to Bergman, looking to get it inside to Flora as Bensman comes through the body of Egbert. Bensman will draw the foul. That's going to put us in the bonus. Second foul on Wyatt Bensman. It's going to send Cameron Floor to the free throw line. Where he has been about 70% on the season. I'm not sure what the change there was. The scoreboard must be off because they adjusted it. There's only 6 fouls committed, so not in the 1-on-1 yet. 3-point ball let fly by Aaron Follenkamp, and it's good. Trojans back on top by 2, 27-25 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Frilling down the corner to Cathcart. Back out top to Stevens, who's been white hot this half. 3 ball by number 13, Hulskamp, off the mark. Rebounded by the Trojans. They quickly get it ahead to Bergman. And now back out top to Follenkamp. Greavy with 1:05. Bad pass out top. Little miscommunication there between Greavy and Egbert. Ball thrown out of bounds. We'll give it back to the Rockets. Cathcart will trigger it into Hulskamp. Botkins sticking with their man-to-man defense most of the half. They switched out of it a couple times for quick possessions. It has been very good for both teams. Hulskamp will back it back out with 50. Here's Luthman, thought about 3. Stevens, he will let the 3 go, in and out. One of the few shots he's missed in this half as that ball skipped ahead to Cameron Floor for the Trojans. Aaron Follenkamp out top, guarded by Hulskamp. Nice back cut by Greavy. It's tipped away and stolen by Cathcart. Here comes Frilling with the ball. Nowhere to go. Finally gets it back out top to Stevens. Stevens going to reset. And with 20 seconds before the half, Cathcart with the crossover right to the glass and in. Nice crossover dribble by Cathcart for the bucket. 10 seconds to go in the half. We're knotted at 27. Skipped out to Bergman. Bergman will trigger from 3. Off the mark. Tipped away and finally gathered, almost gathered, I should say, as it was tipped around there by Luthman. Ball was pretty loose on the ground, and a foul going to be called, I believe, against Luthman. And it is. So that loose ball foul with 0.4 of a second left to go in the half is going to send Ryan Egbert to the free throw line, who has shot 60% from the line so far this year. First one rattles in. second one by Egbert rattles off, and that is going to do it for the first half here at Botkins, and it has been a dandy. Bakkens Trojans 28, Anna Rockets 27. You're watching high school boys basketball on NKTelco Sports.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
You owe it to yourself twice a year a checkup at Minster Dental Care. Our specialized doctors, Jim Overman, Jim Myring, Sean Sharp, and Philip Slunkowski, are ready to give you the smile you've always dreamed of at any stage of your life. Pediatric, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry are just a few of the services offered. Our latest advancements include CEREC dentistry that allows us to create and deliver a crown in one convenient visit. We're located on State Route 66 in Minster, 419-628-3380 to schedule your appointment today. You owe it to yourself.
NKTelco Sports, Ohio's leading sports broadcasting company, is dedicated to sports coverage, filming over 120 collegiate and high school sporting events that bring quality content and excellent sportsmanship to the big screen. Team up with us as an NKTelco sponsor and receive many benefits: commercials that will be seen by thousands of viewers, multiple name mentions, live web ads, monthly bill stuffers, and discounted network ad insertion spots. Packages are available for any budget. Contact us today.
Innovation, it's all around us. NKTelco developed a fiber network in our communities over 10 years ago when the competitors were only thinking about it. Increasing bandwidth to make it convenient for the whole family to enjoy online entertainment and gaming. With our IPTV solution, you can enjoy over 80 HD channels, providing quality TV and movies for the whole family, and even take them on the go with our Watch TV Everywhere app. All this from a company that believes in local customer service from people you know and trust. NKTelco, providing services that bring value to your everyday life.
Need a good night's sleep? Here at Francis Furniture, we fulfill all your needs and wants with a huge selection of quality, low-priced furnishings. We guarantee our mattresses will give you the best night's sleep ever.
Is it time to upgrade your inefficient system? Then let New Knoxville Supply install new water furnace geothermal. Calculate your savings and see how you can save up to 70% on your heating, cooling, and hot water costs. Save even more with the 30% renewable tax credit. Water furnace geothermal from New Knoxville Supply offers the safest, cleanest, and most efficient means to heat and cool your home. Call us for a free estimate and be sure to ask us about the Water Furnace Symphony app. It's all at newknoxvillesupply.com.
We're just about ready to start the second half here at Bakkens High School. The first half was very good as the Bakkens Trojans hang on to a 1-point advantage, 28-27. Some quick score recap of the first half. scoring for the Anna Rockets. Carter Hulskamp had 4. Joel Cathcart 2. Kane Luthman 2. Big first half. Blake Stevens had 16. Cody Flesher 3 for their 27. On the home side of the floor, the Bakkens Trojans, Egbert had 1. Fulenkamp 3. Eric Greavy with a solid first half had 11. Cameron Flora had 6. Nolan Greavy 4. And Chad Bergman with 3 for the 28 for the Bakkens Trojans. Come back out for the start of the second half. Anna's going to start with their same 5 he started the ball game with. That would be Wyatt Bensman, number 13, Carter Hulskamp, number 25, Kane Luthman, number 35, Blake Stevens, number 41, Cody Flesher. For the Trojans, number 14, Eric Greavy, number 4, Aaron Fulenkamp, number 22, Cameron Flora, number 3, Ryan Egbert, and the big guy, number 42, Chad Bergman. If the second half is anything like the first, we're in store for a very good ball game. As you see the Bakkens faithful getting into this 190th meeting of the two teams. Bakkens will start with the first possession. This is Cameron Flora dumping it off to Aaron Fulenkamp. Almost tipped away by Bensman. Crossover by Greavy and now picked up by Fulenkamp. Back to Greavy. Looking to get inside to Bensman. Bergman. Nice entry and to finish with the left hand by the big guy. For the inside 2. He now has 5. Anna trying to dump it inside to Luthman. Instead, we'll swing it around the perimeter. A good pass into Stevens. Little fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebound pulled down by Bergman for the Trojans. Fulenkamp scampers across the half-court line. And working around the perimeter here is Fulenkamp, guarded by Hulskamp. Skipped over Greavy, thought about 3, instead will drive the lane and get the friendly roll. Eric Greavy continues where he left off the first half. Now has 13. He's got that good combination of an outside shot and drives the lane very well. Here's Flesher flying down the lane, left it up and in. As both teams come out firing here in the third quarter. Bakkens on top 32-29. Fulenkamp looking for some room. He'll let it go from 12. It is swatted away by Stevens. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Bakkens. Fulenkamp looking to get inside to Bergman. That will get the Greavy. Thought about the jumper. Kicks it back out to Fulenkamp. This is Egbert. Now skips it over to Fulenkamp. We're trying to reset for Bakkens. Flora now back to Egbert, looking to get inside to Bergman. Defended well by Flesher. Nobody on the rotation as that one is thrown out of bounds by Eric Greavy. The turnover gives it back to Anna, trailing by 3. Stevens turns away the 3 ball, I should say. Nice fake by Bensman, drives the lane. It's swatted away by Bergman as he clears the glass for the Trojans. Greavy looking full tilt to the basket. It's knocked away by Flesher and off the Trojans. A couple really good defensive plays there by both teams. Egbert will step out. Nolan Greavy will re-enter for the Bakkens Trojans. And again, remind everyone that at the conclusion of the game, we'll have a player of the game for both Bakkens and Anna, both sponsored by Subway. This is Luthman looking to dump it inside to Flesher. Back out top to Luthman. A quiet first half. Bensman for 3, nothing but the bottom. Wyatt Bensman evens us back up once again. 5:20 left to go in quarter number 3. Nice cut inside by Fulenkamp. Picked up though by Stevens. Floor with the 3 ball, and he puts the Trojans back on top. Quick answer by the Trojans. Swung over to Bensman. Back out top to Flesher. Now back out top to Stevens. Luthman dumps it inside to Hulskamp, gets the one-on-one and finishes. Nice strong move inside there by number 13, Carter Hulskamp. Campbell bringing it across. Nice pass inside to Flora. Gets the angle and scores. Cameron Flora putting together a solid ball game as he has 11. Luthman thought about the three. Said we'll skip it out top. Wyatt Benson just hit one a minute ago. In and out. High for the board is Luthman. It's swatted away by Bergman. And foul. Nice job protecting the bucket for the Trojans. Was Bergman. The foul after the rebound. Called against Anna. I believe it was against number 35, Blake Stevens. It was just his first. Cameron Flora looking to trigger it for the Trojans. Gets it to Nolan Greavy. Greavy trying to get around Luthman, cannot do it. Skips it over to Eric Greavy, who drives down the lane with the left hand up and in. At no point did it seem like he had a handle on that ball until he got to the basket. Eric Greavy able to score for point number 15. Stevens coming back on the attack. Can't get it to go. Rebound pulled away by Bergman. Heavy defense out top there by Stevens. Maybe a little frustration foul, missing that last shot. That'll be his second foul. Picked up both of them here in back-to-back possessions. We're going to have a timeout after the play. It's a full one, so we'll take a break as well. You're watching high school boys basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Hello? I've been in an accident. My van's not drivable, and I have my kids, and they need to get to school,
Ma'am.
but I can't.
Ma'am, relax. We'll take care of it.
Thank you.
At Sydney Body Car Star, we don't just take care of your vehicle, we take care of you. With Enterprise Rent-A-Car on site, we get you back to your daily routine with minimal interruptions, returning your car and your family back to normal. Sydney Body Car Star. Relax. We'll take it from here.
Our communities are filled with history, culture, and ambition. People who put others first. We are a bank that is defined by what we do, not just who we are. We build relationships. We grow businesses. We support communities. We advise the people that matter most to us, our customers. Stop in at any of our 5 locations, sign up for internet banking, or download our mobile app to better serve you. We can assist you with your next loan, personal accounts, investments, or business needs. Think first. First National Bank. Member FDIC.
3:53 left to go here in quarter number 3. The Bakkens Trojans have pushed their lead out to 5 points and get the ball after the timeout. Blake Stevens picked up 2 quick fouls. He'll have a seat for a few minutes for the Anna Rockets. Greavy looking to drive the lane, weaves through and scores. Eric Greavy looks unstoppable going to the glass. He now has 17 and will step to the free throw line with a chance to complete the 3-point play. More importantly, chance to push the Bakkens lead. As you see it here on the replay, splits right between the 2 defenders. Can push the Trojan lead up to 8 with a made free throw. Rattles off, it'll stay at 7 as Cody Flesher comes down for the Rockets, who are in need of a bucket with 3:35 left to go here in the third. It has been all Trojans here in the third quarter. Almost turned over there by Flesher, knocked away by Greavy. Greavy with the opening will go right to the bucket and score again. And another chance at a 3-point play. Eric Greavy taking over. 19 points and a chance for another 3-point conversion. And more importantly, he's got this Trojan team with a lead up to 9. Timeout on the floor by the Anna Rockets. We'll take a break as well. You're watching high school boys basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Take a drive to the premier Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership at Bud's in Salina. Enjoy our huge inventory, including the Ram 1500, Jeep, and Chrysler Town & Country. Top-rated Ram dealer in the surrounding area. Convenient 6-day service center with Saturday hours, Monday through Thursday until 8 p.m. Bud's has an extensive business link vehicle offering with the Ram ProMaster 4500, 5500 truck series. Stop by Bud's today at Route 127 in Salina.
Welcome back to Botkins as the Trojans go on a little run here, push themselves up by 9. Been all Botkins. As you see the last possession here, Greavy going up against the much taller Flesher, gets the steal, goes right to the bucket and finishes. And that's where we come back here as he has a chance to complete the three-point play. He's had back-to-back buckets and fouls and now leads all scorers, I believe, with 19. And another really good shot of the Bakkens student section. 3:24 left to go here, quarter number 3. Eric Greavy with the free throw, knocks it down. Double-digit lead for the Trojans at 10, the largest by either team. Going right inside to Flesh, a nice spin moving in. Nice answer from the big man for the Rockets. In that kind of ball game, one team's come out fighting and the other one has responded. Bensman almost with the steal. Got called for the kick. Stevens will re-enter for the Rockets as Nathan Frilling will exit. Cameron Florida triggered for the Trojans. They're on top 44-36 on our First National Bank scoreboard. The Trojans had a 1-point lead at half. We're getting a quick double team here by Hulskamp and Bensman, handled nicely by Botkins. Good hard man-to-man though by Anna. Cameron Floor, nice up and under to Greavy, can't get it to go. Nice rebound by Stevens. Back the other way come the Rockets. Hulskamp looking to take coast to coast, kicks it out. Stevens, 3-ball, short. Rebound pulled down by Berman, gets a quick outlet to Cameron Flora. Flora going to go right up against the defense, and a charge called. Like he didn't get much of a body there, but defense was there well before the ball. So the Anna Rockets, the beneficiary of that play. As you see the replay there. 2:30 left to go in the third quarter. Anna with the ball trailing by 8. In need of a basket. Hulskamp looking for the back cut, covered up nicely by the Trojans. Swung around the perimeter. Here's Bensman. He'll let the 3-ball go. He made one in the first half. No good. Rebound pulled away by Hulskamp. Going to go right back up at it and in. Nice finish by Carter Hulskamp. He now has 7. Bringing the Anna Rockets back to within 6. Eric Greavy coming down the lane. Kicks it out to a wide open Cameron Flora. 3-ball rattles home. Cameron Flora having a game, now has 14. Quickly back the other way is Carter Hulskamp. Foul called before the shot. Oh, beg your pardon, called on the shot. So he'll step to the line for 2. Don't take a breath. You're going to miss something in this game as we go back and forth. Carter Hulskamp will step to the line for 2. Misses that one. He's just under 70% for the season. Egbert will re-enter for the Trojans, and number 3, both threes, on the Anna side, Nathan Frilling will enter. So Hulskamp with the second opportunity at the free throw line, able to convert. Anna with him, pick up full court D. Fullenkamp able to break it though and score. Aaron Fullenkamp taking it the distance as the Trojan lead is back to 10. Frilling thought about the 3, passes on it, skips it over to Bensman. Bensman now top on the side to Frilling, now back out top to Flesher. Stevens, who was red hot in the first half, goes right down the lane, draws the contact, and somehow got a shot up to the bucket. Very acrobatic play there to the rim will get Blake Stevens 2 free throws. The Rocket faithful hoping he can rekindle what he had in the first half as he was red hot. And that free throw rattles out. No good. Second one by Stevens is good as the lead cut to 9. Quick substitution as Kane Luthman will re-enter for Flesher. Botkins with a 9-point advantage and the ball. 1:15 left to go here in quarter number 3. Anna again applying the full court D. They get it over across the timeline with Flora. Tries to dump it inside. Nice defense by Hulskamp. Knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Trojans. Aaron Fullenkamp to trigger it in for the Trojans. 1:06 remaining as we get an inadvertent horn. I should say inadvertent, but a late horn. As looked like they were going to substitute a player there, but official stopped it. So horn buzzed either way. They're going to leave the players on the court that are on the court. So Greavy with a great spin move. Nice pass over to Bergman. I'm sorry, that was Egbert. Now back out top to Fullenkamp. He'll let it go from the free throw line and score. A nice little floater in the lane by Aaron Fullenkamp. Now the largest lead for Botkins at 11. Fullenkamp, he'll rise up. Shot no good. Rebound pulled away by Fullenkamp. Skips it ahead to Flora. 30 seconds remaining in quarter number 3. Cameron Flora down the lane. It's swatted away by Luthman. Carter Hulskamp going right to the bucket. Can't get the shot to go, but will draw the foul. That's going to be against number 4, Aaron Fullenkamp. That is his third. So the clock stopped. Hulskamp steps to the free throw line. That one is off the iron, no good. Second shot on the way by Hulskamp is in. Now Joel Cathcart will enter, giving Hulskamp a breather. 24 seconds remain here in quarter number 3. If you're just joining us, welcome to Bakkens High School. I'm Greg Burning. We've been watching a really good one here. The Trojans advance their lead to 10 after only leading by 1 at the halftime break. Egbert thought about the 3, instead will dump it off to Bergman. Now back out top to Fullenkamp. 8 seconds remaining. Fullenkamp gives it inside to Eric Griever. Spin move going against Frilling. Left hand off the iron. No good. Tipped around. Shot at the buzzer. Off the mark by Egbert. 3 in the books. The Bakkens Trojans 51. Anna Rockets 41. You're watching high school boys basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. So we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do excellent work from start to finish. And so we chose Fowler's TV. It's been great for us here at TLC Learning Center, and Fowler's TV would be great for anyone.
I happened to pivot wrong and hurt my knee. I ended up tearing my ACL. It hit me pretty hard because I love playing lacrosse. I met my surgeon and he made me feel confident about being able to get back into playing lacrosse. They always just took such good care of me, and they really were confident in what they were doing, which made me feel confident that I would be able to get back to playing lacrosse.
Just about to start the 4th and final quarter here at Botkins as the Trojans have extended their lead to 10 after only being up by 1 at the halftime break. The Anna Rockets will start the quarter trailing by 10 and looking to cut into that deficit. This is Stevens. Luthman thought about the shot, instead will dump it inside to Hulskamp. Goes up strong with the ball, but it's knocked away by Bergman. Turnover gives it back to the Trojans. That ball kicked out of the way by Wyatt Bensman, so it'll stay with the Bakkens Trojans. You see Anna coming out with a little sense of urgency. Both these teams have played very aggressively tonight. Good, clean, hard, aggressive basketball, which you expect to see when Shelby County teams get together. A little floater in the lane by Egbert's no good. Luthman skies up for the board for the Rockets. Looking to put some points on the board. Bensman to the three. Rattles off the iron and in. A nice friendly touch there for Wyatt Bensman as he knocks down the three. A much needed three for the Rockets. They're going to get a block called against Blake Stevens. It has been a tale of two halves. That'll be foul number 3 for him. As Cameron Flora re-enters. And Stevens had 16 at the break and has not scored since. Botkins unable to get it in. That is exactly what we were talking about defensively. Both these teams have been working hard on the defensive end, and the Rockets able to come up with a turnover there. Seven-point Botkins lead. Anna with the ball. 7:10 left to go in our ball game. Huelskamp, couple ball fakes, thought about the shot from the foul line, instead will pass. Here's Bensman from the elbow, shot no good. I'm sorry, baseline, not elbow. As Nolan Greavy will take it the distance and get it to go. Right to the basket, Nolan Greavy. And on the other end, Anna's going to turn it back over to the Trojans, and they quickly push it past the pressure. Bounce pass to Eric Greavy, left hand, no good. High up for it is Nolan Greavy. Cameron Flora in the lane, a floater is good. All the momentum going in the Bakkens Trojans' favor. Coach Barhorst feeling it as well as they push the lead to 11. Timeout on the floor is a 30-second. We'll keep it right here. I'd like to again thank our sponsors for tonight's action. Orthopedic Associates of Southwest Ohio, 4U Office Supplies, Wagner's IGA, St. Mary's Trucking, Minster Bank, Minster Dental, NKTelco Sports, NKTelco, Francis Furniture, Fowler's TV, and New Knoxville Supply. You get a great shot of the Bakkens cheerleaders tossing out the NKTelco shirts that everybody wants, but only a few can get. You got to come to a ball game to get one. At the conclusion of this game, we will again be announcing a player of the game for both of Botkins and Anna, and those player of the games sponsored by Subway. Anna looked like they were going to push a little momentum, get a chance back into this ball game, and a couple quick turnovers converted to points, and the Trojans again up by 11. So Anna back on the attack. Stevens with a couple ball fakes there, again back in, gets it off to Bensman. Flesher outside, and now Kane. Luthman. Quick pass inside, Luthman all by himself, and nobody there on the switch. An easy 2 for the Rockets. Eric Greavy brings it across to the Trojans. 6:05 left in the game. Bergman with the sweet little spin move, can't get it to go. Wyatt Bensman comes out of the pack with the ball, skips it over to Stevens, down the lane, out top. Luthman, 3-ball, got it. Just like that, momentum shifted again. Bakkens Trojans, full timeout. We'll take a quick break. You're watching high school boys basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Your employees are your most valuable asset. Protect them by stopping copier violence. 4U Office provides a full line of quality printers and copiers that keeps your team working efficiently and safely.
Wagner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wagner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wagner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and now New Bremen.
but they're loud. Welcome back to Bakkens High School. 5:50 remaining in our ball game. Anna went on a little spurt to cut the lead to 6. Botkins calling the timeout, looking to answer, almost convicts a turnover. Twice they sneak away with the ball there and able to keep the possession. Here is Flora out top to Aaron Folenkamp. And now back to Flora. Skips it inside to Folenkamp. Couple ball fakes, can't get it to go, but will draw the foul from Flesher. So a nice play, a little crafty play inside there by Aaron Folenkamp to go amongst the trees and draw the foul. 62% free throw shooter on the season is Folenkamp. Eyes the first free throw, and it rattles out. Halfway down and decided it did not want to fall. Good shot of Folenkamp there. Second free throw doesn't go either. Kane Luthman down with the board for the Rockets, looking to cut into that 6-point deficit. Back out top to Flesher. And here is Stevens. Cross to Luthman. Thought about the three. Use the screen back out top to Flesher. 5:05 remaining. Bensman drives the lane up off the glass and in. Wyatt Bensman with a nice little play floater there in the lane. Cuts the lead to 4. Botkins has responded all night when this has happened. See if they can do it once again. Bergman down in the lane is blocked by Flesher. Contact with it will send Chad Bergman to the free throw line for 2. More importantly, foul number 4 against Cody Flesher. Bergman's first one is good. Second one with a chance to put the Trojan lead back to 6. And it is good as well. Nice stroke by the big man at the free throw line. 4:45 remaining. Aaron Folenkamp almost comes away with it. Bensman, though, able to hang on. Luthman thought about the three, gets it over to Benson. Bensman, again thinking about the 3 ball. Pass it back out top. 4:30 remaining. Anna trails by 6. Hulskamp drives the lane and scores, and the foul. A nice little up and under against the bigger Bergman. Hulskamp with 11, the chance to make it 12. Looking for the old-fashioned three-point play. Hulskamp gets it to fall. 3-point lead for the Bakkens Trojans. 4:24 remaining. Anna stiffening the defense. Folenkamp and Hulskamp have been going at it all night long. Been a great matchup out top. Skipped across to Flora, battling with Bensman. And now to Greavy. Folenkamp with 4:05 remaining. Here is Bergman. That would be Luke Bergman. Inside to Chad Bergman. Spin move off the glass, no good. Flesher with the board. And with a chance to cut it to 1 or tie with a 3. Stevens drives the lane, floater up and in. Blake Stevens back on the scoring column in the second half. He now has 18. I'm sorry, that's his second bucket. He has 20. Timeout again on the floor. It is a full one. We'll take a quick break as well. You're watching high school boys basketball on NKTelco Sports.
There's a lot of early mornings that go into 40 years of service, a lot of miles on these tires, and millions of pounds of cargo have traveled in these trailers. It's about dependable service, the kind of service that shows up 30 minutes early every time, that gets your products, cargo, and business from point A to point B safely, quickly, and efficiently. We are St. Mary's Trucking, traveling the roads of commerce in Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky. Men and women who produce the solutions that make your business grow, because the most important thing to them is you.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
3:39 remaining in this great ball game as the Bakkens Trojans now hanging on to a 1-point advantage. Entered this quarter up by 10. They entered the second half only up by 1. Anna responded here in the fourth. Now it's come down to this last 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Great pass inside to Flora, adjusts the body contact and finishes. Excellent inside shot by Cameron Flora. Gets the Trojan lead back to 3. This ball game has been this way throughout, back and forth and back and forth. An answer for an answer. See if Anna's got another one in them. Hulskamp drives the lane, spins, loses it, gets it back out top to Luthman. Stevens calling for it inside. Instead it gets into Flesher. Nice little spin move against Bergman. And a foul's going to be called, I believe, on Stevens on the tip out. If so, I believe that's foul number 4. As we have exactly 3 minutes to go in our ball game. That is number 4 on Blake Stevens, who is at a whale of a ball game. Aaron Fulenkamp stepping to the line for a 1-and-1. Fulenkamp, as I mentioned earlier, 62% on the season. First one is off the back iron, no good. Luthman high for the board. Over to Bensman, and back out top to Luthman. Ball fake, going to go right down the lane and score. Kane Luthman hard to the bucket, cuts the lead back to 1. 2:45 remaining. Fulenkamp dumps it to Nolan Greavy. And now over to Flora. Flora with a nice cutback, going down the lane, coast to coast, and finishes. Cameron Flora with the shot. He has 20. Wyatt Bensman, nice ball fake, gets by the D and scores. Right back at you come the Anna Rockets. And again, a 1-point advantage for the Trojans. 2:15 remaining. It's been this way, it seems, the whole ball game. You can do it, we can match it. It's kind of been the mentality on both ends. Here's Bergman way out top, guarded by Flesher. Spin move, kicks it out to Fulenkamp. There's Nolan Greavy looking for somewhere to go, gets it over to Chad Bergman. And now finally over to Flora. Flora with the ball fake, goes right at Bensman, and the foul charge. Cameron Flora, good defense there by Wyatt Bensman, moving the feet. As he is going to exit for Nathan Frilling. Minute 50 remaining in our ball game. 61-60, First National Bank scoreboard in favor of the Trojans. Anna with a chance to take the lead. Been a long time since they've been on top. Hulskamp draws the contact, but it's going to be called for a travel before. Bakkens not ready to give that lead up just yet. Minute 35 remaining, Bakkens by 1. Full court D. Luthman picking up Greavy and will be called for a body foul. That's going to send Nolan Greavy to the free throw line. Not been his best place on the floor. He's only 51% for the season. All that wiped away right here as he steps to the line for a 1-and-1. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound tipped around and somehow corralled by Flesher, who dumps it off to Luthman. Luthman looking to go to the bucket is turned away by Flora. Minute 20 remaining. Hulskamp, step back 3, passes on it, gives it to Frilling. Dumped inside to Hulskamp. That's where he likes to go to work. Up off the glass and cannot get it to drop. But he will step to the line for 2. I'd almost rather keep Carter Hulskamp out on the perimeter as he is vicious in the paint. He steps to the line for 2. First one rattles out. Second one for Hulskamp to tie. Minute 11 left to go in our game, and he does just that. 61 all. 111. The 190th meeting between these two has been a dandy. Losing the ball is Flory. It's still loose. Fullenkamp somehow comes out of the pile with it. 1 minute remaining. Dead even at 61. Eric Greavy pulling it back out top, reset for his team. Gives it over to Nolan Greavy. Chad Bergman, who's had a solid ball game. Ball fake against Flesher. Bergman wants to take it. It's ripped away by Hulskamp. 45 seconds remaining. Hulskamp will pull it back out, give it to Stevens. Stevens looking to drive the lane, kicks it out to Flesher. We're down to 35 seconds. Thrilling, thought about it, stops, kicks it back out to Flesher, back to Thrilling. We're down to 30. Here's Luthman, thought about the 3, skips it back out to Flesher. Timeout taken by Coach Barhorst for the Rockets. It's a full timeout. We'll take a quick break as well. You're watching high school boys basketball on NKTelco Sports.
NKTelco Sports, Ohio's leading sports broadcasting company, is dedicated to sports coverage, filming over 120 collegiate and high school sporting events that bring quality content and excellent sportsmanship to the big screen. Team up with us as an NKTelco sponsor and receive many benefits: commercials that will be seen by thousands of viewers, multiple name mentions, live web ads, monthly bill stuffers, and discounted network ad insertion spots. Packages are available for any budget. Contact us today.
Welcome back to Botkins. We're dead even at 61. Just over 20 seconds, I believe, remaining on the clock. The Anna Rockets, I don't think, have led since they were behind at halftime, 28-27. Did not lead at all in the second half. The Trojans actually had a 10-point advantage going into the fourth quarter. And the Rockets have turned it up, and both teams have went back and forth all night long with I can do it, you can do it better kind of mentality. And it has been an amazing ball game. If we had a classic channel like ESPN, this would be on it as soon as this game ends. Luckily for NKTelco fans, it's on a couple hours after, so it will be a good one to rewatch. 21 seconds remaining. Luthman triggers it in to Hulskamp. We'll see how this one plays out as Anna looking to get the last shot. 15 seconds remaining. Dead even at 61. Out top to Blake Stevens. Dumps it inside. Kicks out to Flesher. 8 seconds with a 15-footer. Knocks it down. 5 seconds remaining, though, as Botkins will take a timeout. We got 3.4, it looks like, on the scoreboard, as the officials are checking that to see if that is the official time. We're going to keep it right here. Great finish there by Cody Flesher. Gets the little 13-footer on the wing to drop. Nothing but net. Gives the Anna Rockets a 2-point advantage. As I mentioned, they were trailing at half and did not lead the entire second half until that shot right there. I think they're going to adjust the game clock. I saw the official signal 6 seconds. So they got that timeout called right after the, we'll see when the clock expires here for the timeout triggered, but I thought I saw him hand signal 6 seconds. So we'll see what they put back up on the game clock as we get set here for the final few seconds of this incredible ball game, as both these teams have fought, scraped, and clawed all night long to keep their ball team in this game. We've had some great performances by multiple players, and at the conclusion of this game, we'll have to pick one for each as a player of the game. And as I mentioned earlier, both sponsored by Subway and Anna, Botkins, and the Sydney Walmart. As you see the ecstatic Botkins crowd there, trying to get their ball team fired up, see if they got one more big shot left in them as they trail by 2. And they did put 6 seconds on the clock, so That's a huge play in this possession. 3.4, you got to get down the floor pretty fast. 6 seconds, you could dribble it across from one end to the other and get a pretty good shot. You still got to be in a hurry, but you can still get a pretty good attempt off as they only trail by 2, so they do not need a three-point attempt. Nolan Follenkamp to trigger it in for the Trojans. Gets it to Eric Greavy. Greavy across the timeline at 5. Now down to 4. He's going to come right down the lane. Pass is stolen underneath by Hulskamp. Jump ball is called. A jump ball called. Possession is Botkins. They are checking the time to see. So officials concurring over at the scores table, as it looked like time was pretty close to elapsing. It was really tough to tell because the jump ball was called at the very end. Right now the scoreboard's reading zeros with a 2-point advantage for the Anna Rockets. As you see the officials discussing, I have a feeling they're going to put a second back on the clock because it looked like they were talking about it when the jump ball came, in which case it's going to give the Bakkens Trojans one more chance. If that scoreboard is right, it only says 0.2 of a second. By official rule, you can't shoot a shot in less than 0.3 of a second. So the only shot they got is to throw that at the bucket and tip it. They cannot catch and shoot. They do not have enough time to catch and shoot. So the only way the Bakkens Trojans can get a shot for this game-winning or game-tying bucket is if they tip it at the basket. They're going to do just that. Throw it up to Bergman. It's tipped away by the Anna Rockets, and that will be your ball game as the Anna Rockets are victorious 63-61 in what was an incredible ball game. We'll take a quick break and be back with our post-game wrap-up. You're watching high school boys basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Need a good night's sleep? Here at Francis Furniture, we fulfill all your needs and wants with a huge selection of quality, low-priced furnishings. We guarantee our mattresses will give you the best night's sleep ever.
Is it time to upgrade your inefficient system? Then let New Knoxville Supply install new water furnace geothermal. Calculate your savings and see how you can save up to 70% on your heating, cooling, and hot water costs. Save even more with the 30% renewable tax credit. Water furnace geothermal from New Knoxville Supply offers the safest, cleanest, and most efficient means to heat and cool your home. Call us for a free estimate and be sure to ask us about the Water Furnace Symphony app. It's all at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Hello? I've been in an accident. My van's not drivable, and I have my kids, and they need to get to school,
Ma'am.
but I can't.
Ma'am, relax. We'll take care of it.
Thank you.
At Sydney Body Car Star, we don't just take care of your vehicle, we take care of you. With Enterprise Rent-A-Car on site, we get you back to your daily routine with minimal interruptions, returning your car and your family back to normal. Sydney Body Car Star. Relax. We'll take it from here.
Our communities are filled with history, culture, and ambition. People who put others first. We are a bank that is defined by what we do, not just who we are. We build relationships. We grow businesses. We support communities. We advise the people that matter most to us, our customers. Stop in at any of our 5 locations, sign up for internet banking, or download our mobile app to better serve you. We can assist you with your next loan, personal accounts, investments, or business needs. Think first. First National Bank. Member FDIC.
Take a drive to the premier Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership at Bud's in Salina. Enjoy our huge inventory, including the Ram 1500, Jeep, and Chrysler Town & Country. Top-rated Ram dealer in the surrounding area. Convenient 6-day service center with Saturday hours, Monday through Thursday until 8 p.m. Bud's has an extensive business link vehicle offering with the Ram ProMaster 4500, 5500 truck series. Stop by Bud's today at Route 127 in Salina.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. So we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do excellent work from start to finish. And so we chose Fowler's TV. It's been great for us here at TLC Learning Center, and Fowler's TV would be great for anyone.
I happened to pivot wrong and hurt my knee. I ended up tearing my ACL. It hit me pretty hard because I love playing lacrosse. I met my surgeon, and he made me feel confident about being able to get back into playing lacrosse. They always just took such good care of me, and they really were confident in what they were doing, which made me feel confident that I would be able to get back to playing lacrosse.
Welcome back to Botkins, as we just saw an incredible ball game as the Anna Rockets were victorious by 2, 63-61. The quarters went like this. After 1, the Trojans led 10-9. After 2, they led 28-27. After 3, they had pushed out to a 10-point advantage. It was 51-41 Bakkens, but the Anna Rockets came storming back, took their first lead of the second half, I believe, with 10 seconds or 6 seconds remaining was the final go-ahead bucket, and ended up 63-61. Scoring for the home team Bakkens Trojans went like this. Egbert had 1. Aaron Follenkamp had 15 with a solid ball handling game and leading the team. Eric Greavy had 20. Cameron Flora had 20. Nolan Greavy had 6. And Chad Bergman had 16 for the 61 for the Bakkens Trojans. For the Anna Rockets, Wyatt Bensman had 10, Carter Hulskamp 14, Joel Cathcart 2, Kane Luthman 9, Blake Stevens 19, and Cody Flesher with 9 for their 63. As I mentioned, very good ball game. Both teams played very hard, good defense throughout. Great game to watch. Both teams responded, each of the other team's best punch, if you will. And it was just a great finish and a great ball game. So that leads us to our player of the game. First, for the Bakkens Trojans, our player of the game for the night, which could have been a multitude of players. We gave to senior guard Cameron Flora. He ended up on the ball game with 20 points. He had some real timely buckets and just had a very solid all-around ball game. Congratulations to Cameron. And on the other side for the Anna Rockets, Blake Stevens. Blake had a great first half, 16 points, followed up with a nice second half to end up the ball game with 19. Again, could have given that to a couple different players as well. Both these teams had outstanding ball games, as Stevens ends with 19 and the player of the game. So that's going to do it for us here tonight. Again, the Anna Rockets victorious 63-61. I'd like to thank our camera people, Andy Bundy, Bryce Hamrick, and Jason Zerker. Our director, John Quellhorst, our assistant director, Isaac Sell, my stat assistant, Ashley Burning. I'm Greg Burning. Thanks for watching and have a great evening.